hi everybody. Big Bear Ron here. I thought I'd talk at you a little bit while I do some messing around in my kitchen. What I'm doing is I'm slicing up some potatoes. I've got a mix here of Korean sweet potatoes and just plain old white potatoes. Korean sweet potatoes are yellow on the inside, unlike the American sweet potato that's orange. But you know, when I was in the Philippines, they have a sweet potato that's purple on the inside. It's all good, right? Anyway, yeah, I washed them a few days ago, and I better do something with them before they begin to spoil. So what I'm going to do, I'll slice them all up, and I'm going to put them in a pot of water and get them simmering while I clean up my dishes. Okay, hang around. Yeah, I'll talk at you a little bit while I do all this stuff, so enjoy the ride if you want to. Today is Saturday, October 6th. It's about 7 p.m. today. Oh, right now. Anyway, yeah. I spent most of my time at the gym today. About 3 hours, which is more than the usual time that I spend, but due to Korean holidays, we didn't work for 3 days this week, and the gym was closed also. So I tried to make up for a little bit of lost time today. Here, I'll show you some pictures of my gym. Give you my gym diary blog address just in case you're interested. I thought it'd be kind of a cool thing to do. I've got a lot of blogs out there. I just went crazy about it. I'll put some links for that too. Don't feel like you have to. I'm not trying to promote or anything, just letting you know. And yeah, on my blogs I do the AdSense advertising thing. I'm not making a killing of money, but the only reason I bring it up here is to let you know, hey, don't feel like you have to buy anything or anything. If you want to click on stuff, sure, I think I make a penny or two. In fact, I'm not even sure that you have to click on anything for that to happen. Anyway, I made about $90 this year. I can't get paid until it reaches $100. But last year, in fact, for a couple of years I was accumulating a total, and I never did tell them where to send the check until last year. Finally it dawned on me, hey, I've got $500 coming to me. So I sent them the address, and I sent it all to my mom, told my mom that she could have it. And yeah, when this one reaches $100, it's going to go to my mom too. So if you want, but anyway, it's no big deal. But I'll put some addresses here, and you can take a look if you want to. It's not that interesting. I'm just listing the stuff that I do while I'm at the gym. I didn't eat a lot before go. Well, I usually try to eat more complex carbohydrates before I go to the gym. And a little bit of protein, and then when I come back home I'll put a little more protein into myself, and yeah. Oh, by the way, somebody said that I look like I've been losing a little weight, and well, yeah, I actually have been, and it's something I've wanted to do. I've wanted to get my weight down to about 70 kilograms, and I've done it. Yeah, I have found about between 69 and about 73-ish kilograms is about the range that I feel most comfortable with. I mean, and I'm talking about it's where I can fit into my pants, you know, and yeah, clothes that I buy, it makes a difference. Plus, going to the gym, I think, has helped me accomplish that. And also, I think going to the gym has helped me to manage my blood pressure, you know. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'd like to think so. But anyway, yeah, and I'm not really doing any fancy dieting. You know, I really don't like diets, so to speak. You know, I just eat regular food. I just, you know, I was going to show you the plate that I typically eat off of. It's just a small salad plate. I need to wash it. But yeah, and I try to stick to fresh food. You know, I buy chicken that I cook myself. I buy fish that I cook myself. I try to stick to what I call real cheese. Stick to fresh vegetables. I try to avoid canned food, but sometimes it's not possible to do that. I do like tuna fish, and I can't seem to locate. I don't cut up fish here in Korea like they do in the USA. I remember in the USA I could get a nice big slice of salmon steak or tuna steak. You know, it's hard to find that here. But anyway, I don't buy a lot of fish anyway unless I feel confident that it's filleted. I just don't like picking at the bones and all. They're just not an enjoyable thing. But anyway, but my point still is I try to stick to as least processed as I can get. Now my cereals are processed, but I get shredded wheat and whole grain bran flakes, and I did find where I could get old-fashioned oatmeal. I have to go to Daegu, which is about an hour away. Sometimes my boss goes there and I'm able to hitch a ride with them, but then other times I can ride the train and then a bus, and I just kind of take a shopping list and buy several things. I can find lots of dried fruit, you know, cranberries, blueberries, nuts, and things that, you know, can last me a while here. Good staple goods, stuff that won't spoil, you know, if I have it. But yeah, that's really all I do. I don't drink. It is a rare thing that I drink Coke or any other soft drink. Usually I just stick to drinking a lot of water, black coffee. That's about all I drink. Oh, yogurt. Oh, let me show you something. Here in Korea, I found they sell, one grocery store I go to, they sell plain yogurt in the half-gallon jug. Look at this. Yeah, and it pours. And I mean, I was really surprised when I saw that at a supermarket. So that supermarket has won my heart. So I get that plain yogurt, and I can put it in a blender and stick a banana in there if I want, or some of my dried fruit, blueberries or cranberries, and just blend it up and drink it like that if I want. So yeah, I've been very pleased. I do drink the yogurt and milk. Yeah, milk. I put milk in my cereal and I cook with it. But that's about all I drink. Now, when I go out, occasionally I'll have a beer or some wine or something like that. But that's just an occasional thing. So, but my point again is, when it comes to dieting, I have not really done anything special, you know. I don't eat a lot of sweets anyway. I love a good chocolate candy bar, but let me show you this chocolate. I call them chocolate pills. They come in this can right here, and this one it says 72% cacao. Yeah, and this is what it looks like. See? Yeah, a chocolate pill. You know, I take one in the morning and one at lunch and one in the evening. Yeah, we read all kind of articles that tell us 10 foods that will fight fat, 13 foods that do this, and 12 foods that do. Don't you hate all that stuff? I mean, it's like these people think, now look, we're going to eat these things every day. Nah, that's not for me. So yeah, I'm comfortable with the weight thing, so I just want to keep it there, and maybe I'll show you a few photos of stuff. Yeah. Many of you know that follow me, you know I'm not at all shy about doing that sort of thing. I do have an evil side, and how did Dolly Parton say? I'm a little bit too bad to be real good, and I'm a little bit too good to be real bad. Anyway, okay, the potatoes are simmering a bit. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt. I've read somewhere it's always better to let the water come to a boil first and then add the salt, and then it will raise the temperature of the water and maybe make the vegetables cook a little faster.